Hi everyone, thanks for watching my video. For those of you who don't know who I am, I'm Miss Dion and welcome to my garage. Today I'm going to be filming a video for a discrepant event. A discrepant event is a science experiment where something happens that we don't necessarily think is going to happen, and I think these are really fun, and the first one we're going to be doing is called the magic pepper. So for this discrepant event, you're going to need these materials. At first you're going to watch it, and then you're going to want to make sure that you get these for when you do your own discrepant event after you watch this. So you're going to need some ground pepper, some soap. It does not need to be this big, you just need a little bit of soap, a cup of water, and it doesn't have to be in a measuring cup, it can be in a regular cup, just enough to fill the next thing, which is our bowl or plate where you're gonna fill it with water. It would be good to have a clear bowl so you can see exactly what's going on in here. The final thing you're gonna need is a journal. When I'm doing the discrepant event, I'm gonna be asking you some questions, and when I'm doing that, I want you to pause that video and just take a couple notes down to make some predictions and answer that essential question that I'm gonna ask you guys. So I showed you our materials, and the first thing I want to ask you guys, and you're going to pause it after I ask this question and write down a few notes, are what do you think we might be doing with these materials today? And I want you guys to make a prediction. All right, the first step in our discrepant event is to fill our bowl or our plate with water. And you're going to want to fill this maybe halfway or a little bit more, just so that you have enough to really see what's going to happen when we add our next step. And the next step after you add your water is to add your pepper. And you don't want to add just a little bit of pepper, you want to add enough so it fills the top of the water. And as I'm doing this, I want you guys to really look at what's happening when I'm adding this pepper to the water. And take some time after I finish this to answer these two questions. So make sure you pause the video at this point and answer the question, what is happening to the pepper when I add it to the water? And what do you think will happen if I put my finger into the bowl of water? All right, if you notice, you'll see some of the pepper fell to the ground, but most of the pepper is kind of joining together. And I want you guys to see what's gonna happen when I put my finger into the bowl, and record what you see happening. I'm noticing not too much is happening, but you might be seeing something that I don't. I notice it's separating just a little bit in the middle, but not much is happening when I put my finger into the water. So this next step, I want you to think about and pause this video again, and I'm going to ask you, what do you think will happen if I try again with a little bit of that soap? The next part that we're going to do is we're going to add a little bit of that soap. I put it on my finger already because I didn't want to spill it on the camera, but I want you to watch, and you're going to need to watch very carefully to what happens when we put the soap into the water with the pepper. So make sure you're watching really well. And that happened really fast. Make sure at this point you're making some recordings talking about what happened when I put my finger in the water with the soap. It's very different from what happened when I put my finger in the water without the soap on it. And I want you guys at this point to pause the video again, and I'm going to ask you, why do you think this happened? Thank you so much for watching this experiment. I had a lot of fun doing this. This is one of my favorite ones. And at this point, I want to tell you guys about the next steps that you're gonna proceed with after this video. So I want you to really be thinking about and try to come up with the science behind why you think this happened with the bowl. Why do you think that the pepper spread all the way out to the sides of the bowl or a plate? We're gonna film your own video of you doing the same experiment. I tried to pick materials that you guys will all have at home to use. So you're gonna film this and you're actually gonna upload it onto Google Classroom where the assignment is. And then the third thing is on Friday for our Zoom meeting, I am actually gonna reveal to you guys what the science is behind it. Please, please, please don't look it up on the internet. I want to tell you guys all about it, and I want it to be a mystery to you guys. I'm going to reveal to you on Friday on our Zoom. I will see you guys next Monday for our next Discrepant event. Bye.